Philadelphia, come on! Philadelphia, come on!
Oh, the statue got slimed out. But yeah, I don't know too much about... Did the game update? No, this is an in-dev build. I've been allowed to, showcase in-dev stuff for the purpose of this stream. Yeah, there we go. I will spectate the yellow for you. It's private server, it is the in-dev game. It's so yellow.